Good day, everyone. This is Jill with Astro Press. Today, I am going to be looking at missing persons chart of Selma, California, female Jolissa Fuentes, age 22, was last seen leaving a convenience store in Selma, California on August 7th, 2022 at approximately 4:06 in the morning. And that is the chart that I pulled up and I'm looking at and reviewing. Now, I have to say, there are some similarities between Jolissa Fuentes' chart and Kylie Rodney's chart, and there are some similarities with how they both kind of went missing. So first of all, they both went missing after a party of some sort, right? Kylie Rodney was at a campground party. Jolissa Fuentes was at a friend's party. Secondly, they both drive silver vehicles. Third, they went missing. Jolissa went missing 1 day after Kylie Rodney. And fourth, the pings on both of their phones, or pings that came through, show they were both at lakes somewhere. In Kylie Rodney's case, it was up in Truckee. In Jolissa Fuentes', it's over in Selma. The last pings were close to a lake. These are similarities. They're both from California. That's the other similarity. And so close in timing, it's almost creepy on so many levels. And so when we pull Jolissa Fuentes' chart at the time she was last seen, it shows that Cancer rising is on the ascendant, basically with Venus in the first house in Cancer. And that means that the chart ruler is that moon in Sagittarius in the fifth house of parties and romance and fun. But the real dark, disturbing energy for me comes in when I see Pluto. Yep, Pluto, once again, Lord of the underworld, conjuncting the descendant, opposing that Cancer rising and Venus. So if you know astrology and you know aspects, Venus opposing Pluto, what does that mean? If you just think, let's pretend we're not even looking at Jolissa Fuentes' chart. Venus was opposing Pluto at the time she was last seen. And Venus is right on top of her, basically. So that can mean there was a struggle around love. There was a stalker. There was obsessive love. She was taken against her will. There could have been sex involved. There could have been dangerous substances involved. Any type of Pluto behaviors involved. Pluto people, Pluto behaviors, Pluto substances, Pluto environments, Pluto people involved, opposing her. So that says there was some kind of struggle that happened that could have tie into a romantic or love relationship of some sort that maybe Jolissa was involved with, or maybe she just met someone at the party. We don't know the details behind Jolissa Fuentes' romantic life. And I wish the family would have brought that up, because it sure looks to me like some partner that maybe she knew, or maybe just met, or somebody who was very much attracted to her or was obsessed with her is involved. It could be also that the family is somewhat involved. Because why? Cancer rising rules our family. It rules where we live. It rules our homes, our environment. And according to Jolissa Fuentes' sister, who has a Facebook page, her name is Irene Fuentes. She said that Jolissa apparently called her brother Joey, who also lived at the house that Jolissa lived in with her grandmother, and was planning to smoke something with him. Smoke, I don't know what they were going to smoke, some marijuana or whatever. And so Jolissa could not, she said her brother wasn't home at the time. But my question is, why was Jolissa pretty sure? To me, if Jolissa's going home, she has some reason to believe her brother's going to be home, right? But then she finds out the brother's not there. Where was the brother? I'd like to know, where was Joey at the time she went missing? Because if he wasn't home, where was he? And so let's trace kind of the places that Jolissa Fuentes was that are possible energies to deep dive into, besides the fact that the chart is very dark. And I'm going to get back to the chart here in a minute. So she goes to a party at a friend's house, okay? She leaves the party. I assume she left the party by herself. We don't know. Was anybody with her? Who knows? So, did she meet someone at that party? Yes? No? Maybe? Was there someone at the party that maybe would have had a crush on her? Was there someone at the party that knew where she was going next? Did someone at the party follow her home? Did someone at the party follow her home, then follow her to the convenience store, and so on and so forth? The chart is showing there was a party, the chart is showing the family, and the chart is showing opposition and Pluto on heavy angles, okay? The other thing that's disturbing is Jolissa Fuentes was born with Pluto in the sign of Sagittarius, okay? Now, Pluto is a generational energy. For Pluto to be in Sag, many people in that generation would carry the same energy. But the problem was the moon was in Sagittarius when she was last seen, so that would mean it was conjuncting Pluto. Remember what I said? Pluto is the lord of the underworld. So there's emotions involved with lord of the underworld. And Pluto would have been squeezing that moon in the 5th house of love, parties, romance, and having fun. So I don't know if something went on at the party, or she called someone, or there was a relationship somewhere out there. I don't know, because we don't know her romantic life. Again, I wish the family would disclose that. I don't know where the brother was. I'd like to know, where was he at the time she went missing? And so I thought, okay, so let me look at one more thing, because I'm already seeing really dark energy already. And that's why I was like, I don't even need to look anymore. I see enough that's it's not good. And I looked at, there's a star called Algol, A-L-G-O. It's supposed to be the Satan star, the star of the devil, really negative, dark energy with Algol. And I go, let me pull Algol into this chart. And Algol falls at 26 degrees of Taurus. So I pull Algol, and sure enough, Algol was active on the time she was last seen. Algol was conjuncting Mars in Taurus in the 11th house. So here you got the devil basically conjuncting Mars, which is the god of war energy, happening in the 11th house of unexpected energies and things. And so there's just too many things in the chart that I see on when she was last seen that are disturbing, very disturbing to me. And so overall, I do not have a good feeling about this. I don't have a good feeling about it because of the Pluto. The Pluto energy, always, that's a dark energy. You know, when you look at missing persons cases and you have to look at Pluto, you have to go to the deepest, darkest, most disturbing energies of Pluto you can fathom to form your own equation about it. Pluto is the ruler of ruthlessness, violence, obsessiveness, drugs and substances and deadly substances and deadly things, and just super dark. Oh, gosh. My heart goes out to the family and friends of Jolissa Fuentes. I hope she is still alive. But I have to tell you, the astrology is very, very dark. And that's what the astrology is. So I'm sorry if anybody is upset by knowing this. That's not my intention to upset anybody. I'm here to speak the truth, and I'm here to speak the truth in what I see in the chart. So you all out there, you do your own research, and you kind of see what you can determine by looking at the chart. I really want to know more about what the partnerships were that Jolissa Fuentes was in. I want to know where the brother was at the time she went missing. I want to know, was there someone who had a crush on her? And was there somebody she was dating? What's the love? What went on there? That's something I'd like to know. Was there with the Sagittarius moon, there could have been more than one person involved also in her disappearance. I want to know, was it men? Was it women? What is going on? Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.